So your homeowner wants to pocket the insurance money and not do the work. There's no worse scenario than when you meet with the homeowner, identify the fact that they've had damage to their home, meet with the insurance company and go through all of this work, and then they don't do anything with it because they pocket it and they basically used you. And that means that you leave with no customer, no money, and a whole bunch of wasted time. And it is infuriating. And more in today's economy, I'm hearing this after speaking on stages all across America, that this is becoming far more common as our economy nosedives. Homeowners are tempted by that sweet, sweet tax-free money to use for whatever it is that they want. So whether this has happened to you after your roofs are getting approved, or if it's something that comes up during the sales process, I'm going to teach you in this video the easiest way to squash it so it doesn't happen again. Let's get started. Hey, first a quick welcome or welcome back. Adam Bensman here, the Roof Strategist, and everything that I do here on my channel is designed to help you and your team smash your income goal and give every customer an amazing experience. And my greatest hope is that if you're tuning in or have been tuning in, these videos have helped you master your craft, they've helped you become a better communicator, and they've helped you make more sales, which as a result is make even more money. So if that's you, it'd mean the world to me if you could take just 1 second and click the subscribe button and the bell. And the reason I say that is it helps me create even more content for you. And only about 64.5% of the people watching my channel is subscribed. So that'd mean the world to me. Thank you. All right, now let's rock and roll into today's video. And stick around at the end because I'm going to be sharing a little bit about what I'm doing in the future at the end of this video. All right, so homeowners are pocketing the insurance money. Now listen, when I sit down with a homeowner, I want to actually tackle this objection straight out of the gate. Now, so many people are afraid to bring up the temptation of a homeowner. Like, well, Adam, don't tell them that they could keep the money. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you? They can. And if I can air that out up front, if they hadn't thought about it, I'll make them aware of it and then highlight the consequences. And if they were thinking about it, I'm going to hit it head on. So I do this, what I'm about to share with you, in every sales appointment because I want to tackle all the big objections out of the gate. This is something that I teach you inside my sales system, by the way. You can get a demo by using the link in the description or texting DEMO to 303-222-7133. So I'm going to give you just a snapshot of kind of how I do this. But when you sit down with the homeowner, it's important for us to educate them on how the insurance money works. So for example, and Mr. Homeowner, I'm not quoting your roof, I'm just going to use $20,000 as an example. If an average roof is about 20,000 bucks, what happens is that the insurance company is going to take out your deductible. By the way, I go into this in way more detail in other videos of how I isolate this deductible and then the various ways to overcome the deductible objection, as well as I need to get 3 estimates from my insurance company. And by the way, if you need some help on that, jump into my video. My insurance company told me to get 3 estimates. Then, Mr. Homeowner, what's going to happen is your insurance company, what they're going to do is they're going to write you a check for the used car price. We call it the actual cash value, okay, which stands for ACV, actual cash value. Now what this means, Mr. Homeowner, is that they're going to write you a check for what your roof is worth today. And of course, this is tax-free money that many people might say, hey, in today's economy, I'm going to take this $9,000 of tax-free money and I'm going to put it in my pocket and I can use it for whatever it is that I want. And it's becoming more and more common as a desire, but what happens, Mr. Homeowner, is that without you realizing it, you actually become the insurance company's most favorite customer. And here's why. See, at the end of the project, you can do the math, the insurance company would owe an additional 10,000 bucks. So first and foremost, you just saved the insurance company $10,000 on a service that you've been paying for on your premiums each and every month. Now, in addition to that, Mr. Homeowner, not only did you save the insurance company $10,000, but what this means is if you get paid on a claim, but you don't do the work, you can't collect on it twice. And it's happened to me. In fact, I worked with a homeowner who had very severe damage to their roof, and I was really excited to be able to help them through this process. And they called us out. I'm up on the roof. We do the inspection. I walk them through everything and said, this is going to be great. We're going to get you a new roof. And then lo and behold, the insurance adjuster shows up. We do our inspection. In like 10 minutes in, he just says, Adam, come with me to my truck. And I'm like, well, we're not done yet. He goes, just come with me to my truck. And I walk with him and he shows me pictures of that property owner's house and says, they filed a claim 4 years ago. We paid for the roof and they never did the work, because what needs to happen is they need to provide an invoice to the insurance company stating that that work has been done. So what happened is that homeowner who had severe damage, it was the second time it happened, but the insurance company wouldn't cover it. Which means, Mr. Homeowner, that their roof is no longer insured. The roof is no longer insured. Okay? That means, Mr. Homeowner, that once you pocket this money and you keep it, because you can do with whatever you want, you save the insurance company 10 grand and your roof is no longer insured. Which means that if your roof is literally laying in your neighbor's yard from a windstorm or from a hurricane, the insurance company will say, hey, well, we already paid for your roof once, we're not paying for it. And to add insult to injury, your roof is actually the highest liability, so far as I'm aware, for an insurance company on your home. So the insurance company now, the reason that you're their favorite customer is because you saved them $10,000, your roof is no longer insured, they have now removed their largest liability on your home, and guess what? Do you think they say, hey, thank you so much, we're gonna give you some savings on your premiums because your policy coverage is lower? No. You get to pay the exact same premiums every single month, month over month, with less coverage. Your roof is no longer insured, and you save the insurance company $10,000. And this, Mr. Homeowner, is why homeowners like you decide to do something and take action and get their roof done and not pocket the money knowing the risk and the expense to both you and the risk that you can run for future expenses down the road. Now, end of little role play session right there. It's important that you sketch this out with homeowners, and I want you to be aware of the fact that I gave you what I call the long-winded version. Some homeowners, you don't need to go into as great a length, but I know as an instructor and as a teacher, I have to teach you everything because you're going to retain this much and put into practice this much. So if you're saying, hey, Adam, that's really long-winded, yes, by design it is, because my job is to educate you on this process and the key talking points for your homeowner, which in summary is number one, isolate the ACV and explain that it's used car price. Number two, state the fact that this is tax-free money and people are tempted to take it and pocket it, but then let them know that the wise people don't. Here's why. Then number three, we want to first state that they're saving the insurance company 10 grand. Number four, stating the fact that their roof is no longer insured. Number five, that the insurance company's largest liability is their roof. And then number six, they will be paying the exact same premiums every single month, but their roof is no longer insured, so they have a lot less coverage. Now, when we air this out up front, we are staying one step ahead of the objection before it can even come up. And I assure you that by tackling this early and addressing the terms once you get to your contingency agreement about how you work, you are going to watch this virtually disappear. It's people, it's sales, they could come here and there, but I assure you that by following the system, this is going to be a thing of the past on nearly every project that you sell. Now, I do hope that this helps you communicate more clearly, stay one step ahead, and be a bold and confident salesperson airing out those objections early. And you do this, you gain more trust, you're going to close more deals, and you're going to have happier customers. All right. Now, thanks for hanging with me today. Listen, don't go anywhere yet, because I told you that I'm going to be sharing a little bit about where our business is going. And I am reinventing how we do business. And there's a lot of reasons for that, from wanting to work more closely with people, wanting to make sure that my sales training is in the right hands, because unfortunately, it's fallen in the hands of some people that I wish it didn't. And I'm going to be making an even bigger impact on the industry aligned with good people. In fact, great people. And you might be one of those people. So stay tuned. I'll be releasing more information here over the next couple months as we completely overhaul and reinvent how we do business. And I cannot wait to join you on that journey. So in the meantime, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment if you agree or disagree with how you do this. And let me know if I missed anything. And if you haven't yet done it, I invite you to join my team for demo to learn more about my sales system. You can text the word demo to 303-222-7133. Or there's a link in the description. And if you hang with me here on YouTube, I got a video for you that you're going to want to jump into right after this to help you tackle this deductible objection head on. We'll see you in the next one.